Sup Scrubs, this is Travis here from Scrum Academy, bringing you guys a very janky deck profile. It's Gimmick Puppet mixed with Machina. So let's get into it. First you play 3 Machina gift frame. When it's normal summon, it allows you to search your other Machina monsters. That's about it. Play 2 Machina Fortress. You can discard machines whose total levels equal 8 or more. That includes itself. To special summon this card from your hand to graveyard. When it's destroyed by battle, you get to any card on the field. And when it's targeted by a monster effect, you get to look at your opponent's hand and discard a card. So it's a pretty good card right now. And we round it up with 2 Machina Cannon. So it must be special summoned from your hand by sending any number of machines from your hand to the graveyard, and it gains 800 for each. That part isn't really relevant. The only thing that's relevant is it's level 8 and it's a machine. That's about it. So that's it for the Machinas. For the Gimmick Puppet, we play 3 Dreary Doll. If this card is in your graveyard, you can banish another Gimmick Puppet to special summon it from your graveyard. It's a hard once per turn. It's a really good card. The only thing that sucks is it can only be used as an XYZ material for a Gimmick Puppet monster. But I mean, you can still use it for link materials to make Wee Witches and Cleafort Genius, so it's still good. Play 2 Magnet Doll. If your opponent controls a monster and all monsters you control are Gimmick Puppets, minimum 1, you can special summon this card from your hand. That's it. Play 2 Scissor Arms. It's the Foolish Burial of the deck. When it's normal summon, you can send any Gimmick Puppet monster from your deck to the graveyard. So it's a good combo starter to dump your Dreary Doll. Then we play 2 Humpty Dumpty. It's a gadget for Gimmick Puppets. When it's normal or special, you can special summon 1 Gimmick Puppet from your hand, hard once per turn. Play 1 Destroy. So you can target a Gimmick Puppet monster on the field, destroy it. That includes itself. This effect can only be used once per turn. They're all hard once per turns. And when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 or 2 Gimmick Puppet monsters from your hand. So it's a pretty good card. Then we play the 1 Egghead. It has 2 effects. You can discard a Gimmick Puppet monster to either burn your opponent for 800 or make himself level 8 until the end phase. And then we play 2 Gear Changer. It can be special summoned from the extra deck, which sucks, so you can't like machine duplicate anything. But once per turn, you can target another Gimmick Puppet monster you control, and this card's level becomes that monster's level. So you can make him level 4, level 8 to help you do any play that you want to do, basically. We play 2 Gear Spring Spirit. It must first be special summoned from the hand by having only machine monsters in your graveyard. You have to have a minimum of 1. And once per turn, you can target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, and attacks become 0 to the end phase. That effect actually come up a couple times in locals today, but doesn't really come up much. It's a level 8 machine dark. And then we play a small kaiju package. Play 1 Jizukiru, 1 Gameciel, and 1 Radiant. So I chose these kaijus because Radiant's are dark, I play Allure. Gameciel's level 8, I play Trade In. And Jizukiru's a machine, and the deck is machine, so that makes sense. Alright, that's it for the monsters. For the spells, we play 3 Junk Puppet. Target is a monster reborn for Gimmick Puppets, that's all. Hard once per turn. Special summon any Gimmick Puppet monster in your graveyard, which does include Xyz monsters too, so that's helpful. We play a little draw power. We play 3 Trade In and 3 Allures, along with 2 Desires. So almost your whole deck's level 8, almost your whole deck's dark. Allure's just a free +2, so I mean, why would you not play it? It's a pretty good card. And we're playing 2 Limit Removal, which is like the reason I made the deck. It's like just too good. Like the whole deck is machine. You just swarm the field with big machine monsters and then OTK your opponent. Since it's a going second deck, we also play 2 Twin Twister and 1 Regeki. These are just standard cards in like any deck basically. And rounding off the spells, we play Monster Reborn, 2 good. Kaiju Slumber, you're playing Kaijus, and Foolish Burial. You can dump your Machina Fortress or your Dreary Doll, dump anything you want, start your plays off. So that's it for the main deck. We're going to the extra deck. Play a small Galaxy package. We play the Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon, Galaxy Eyes Cipher Blade, and the Galaxy Eyes Full Photon. Just make your rank 8. You get to pop 2 and end on a big 3200 monster. It's like pretty good. Play the 1 number 40 Gimmick Puppet of Screens. Its effect is pretty irrelevant. The only thing is, it's a Gimmick Puppet, so it's one of the monsters that you can make with Dreary Doll, and it's a 3000 attack. You can boost it up with limit removal like normal shenanigans. Play the 1 number 38 Hope Harbinger, just because it's like the best rank 8 in the game. Play 1 number 90 Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. It negates monster effects, which is pretty relevant right now. For the rank 4s, I played Honor Arc, Tornado Dragon, Exciton, and Dweller. Dweller's really good right now. Exciton, same thing. Tornado Dragon pops back rows. There's so many back row decks like Altergeist and Paleozoic and all that. And I randomly played 101 because, like, I mean, you can, like, give your opponent a Kaiju, take it back. You can take your opponent's Thunder Dragon monsters. If they try to pop it, you can detach to save it. Like, it does come up in a lot of situations, so it's a pretty decent card right now. For the XZ's monsters, play 2 Cleafort Genius. It's the standard link monster for any machine deck. And you can target a face-up card on each side of the field, not including itself, negate the effect, so that's pretty good against Thunder Dragons as well. And rounding off the rest of the link monsters, we play 1 Wee Witch's Apprentice because you play a lot of dark monsters, and just generic Phoenix and Cerberus because they're good. If you're playing link monsters, you're playing Phoenix and Cerberus. So that's it for the deck profile. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, and that's it. Peace.